clinical research associate for a year and a half now, and I have to say it's been the happiest decision I've ever made in my life. It feels so nice being able to find something that I know this is what I'm meant to do. I had a very lucky opportunity that came to me. So when I was 15 years old, one of the things that I had a chance to do as my work experience was, one, to work for a pharmacy for a week, but I actually had the chance to work for a pharmaceutical company for a week as well, and I got to shadow different people from all different fields in that pharmaceutical company. I got to meet some lab personnel, and at the time I did actually meet some CRAs, the clinical research associate, and clinical research managers, and different people in that. After I finished my master's, my first official job was a clinical trials administrator or coordinator. It's abbreviated to either CTA or CTC. I even had an opportunity a little bit later on, while I was progressing in my role, to go out to sites with the clinical research associates, the CRAs, where I got to see how they kind of work with the actual hospital, the site staff, what their job entails. And that actually really inspired me to want to become a clinical research associate. So I decided to continue learning about the clinical research associate role by going for a training program with my company that I was working for, which is a clinical research organization called Covance. Once I was on that training program, I had an opportunity to continue to go out to sites with those clinical research associates. I really gained a lot of knowledge and experience. So salary expectation for this clinical trials coordinator / administrator, I was expecting it to be about 20k, but it ended up being between 20 to 25k, which is not a bad start when you've just finished your master's or when you finish a degree. That's a great start. Research associate, it then went above 30k, so it's not a bad start. It's a nice wage to have. For people who want to become a CRA, the clinical research associate, I say take every opportunity that comes to you, whether it's doing like a small job in a hospital or just starting off as a CTC or a CTA at a pharmaceutical industry, even if it's a small CRO company that you work for. Just take any opportunity that comes to you, because at the end of the day, those opportunities add up and you get an opportunity to move up in the career ladder. To get into the CRA role is actually quite difficult. I did have quite a long struggle with that, to be honest. I was working as the CTC for about 2 years and a bit, and although I did get an opportunity to go onto the training program, some places don't have a training program for you to be able to learn about the CRA role. So it's really good to be able to build bonds and talk to other people from different companies to get an idea about what that role is and how you can move in different industries to try and become a CRA. And I think that's quite an important thing. My final words are, every situation and every experience will lead you to exactly where you are supposed to be.